So if we're looking at let f be a function, and all I told you are 2 points. If I were us, let's go ahead and say, all right, f, I'm going to make a little list of f's points. F has the points 5, that's the ugliest looking 5, 5, 20, and 7, 5. They then also gave us some info. F prime of 5 is -4, and f prime of 7 is -5/2. I want us to go, it says G is what? What is this referring to? G is the inverse. And so maybe you just write yourself a little reminder. That's just saying G is the inverse. I want to make a little G chart if we can. If my function f has the points 5, 20, what point does my inverse have? Agreed, 25. If my function has the point 7, 5, my inverse has the point, okay. Look what they asked. They said, hey, what's the value of g prime of 5? If they want to know what g prime of 5 is, again, this is an x value. It's always an x value. F prime is 7. 7 is an x value. G prime of 5. 5 is an x value. Do I want to take the reciprocal of this one or that one? That's the biggest test. So if f prime of 5 is 20, I would be able to say, if the function has the point 5, 20, and its derivative when x is 5 is -4, wouldn't my inverse, what would I say g prime of is -1/4? 20. Someone just said 20? Because again, my x and my y's have to flip. Did they ask for g prime of 20? No, they asked for g prime of 5. So if they're asking for g prime of 5, I gotta go see where y was 5 on my function. Go find that derivative and take the inverse reciprocal there. That's tricky, isn't it? That's what I think is the hardest part. So what would we say my final answer is? Yes. Boom. So now they're saying, okay, h is given as a function. They gave us a point. H of 1 is 2. H to the -1 is the inverse. So what I think we should do right off the bat, if the function has the point 1, 2, whoa, then what does the inverse have the point of? Agreed. If the function has the point 1, 2, the inverse has the point 2, 1. They want to know what's the derivative of the inverse at 2. So which do you think I should go find of my function? I know it's hard. First of all, do we need a derivative of my function? Can we start with that? Let's just go find that with respect to x. What would h prime of x be? Love it. Yeah. So you guys, here's what I am here to say. You're always just going to go find the derivative of the opposite point. If they want when x is 2, boom. I've got to go find the derivative when x is 1 because they share that point. So let's go find h prime of 1. H prime of 1 would be 5 times 1 to the 4th plus 3. Final answer? I heard it. What did you guys say? 8. So if the function has a derivative of 8 when x is 1, the inverse is going to have a derivative of what when x is 2? 1/8. You got it, J-Bro. So we want to go find the derivative of my point, just of the original, and then my inverse is always just going to be the point flipped around. So we can say, okay, the inverse, derivative, which I hate that notation, blah, when x is 2, is just the reciprocal. And again, I think sometimes writing it in a chart helps. I don't think that this helped. I think that might have confused you guys. So let's be chart people. If my function has the point -5, 7, and it says g is its inverse, what point does g have? Thanks. Awesome. They told us G prime of 7 is 3. They told us that. And look what they want. They want F prime of negative 5. They want F prime of negative 5. You're like, dude, I don't know anything about F. But wait, I know G's slope when my y is negative 5. So what would my F slope be when my x is negative 5? 1/3. You got it, people. F prime of negative 5 is 1/3. We're going to just take that reciprocal of that slope. Awesome, you guys. Well done, well done, well done. Let's try. Oh, and I said which one of these must be true. Okay, let's go make ourselves a chart. If my function has the point 10, 5, and again, maybe I'll put that in my little x and y chart. My function has the point 10, 5. My slope, my f prime of 10 is 8. What do we know? Whew. Okay. They use this stupid inverse notation, right? Okay, so my inverse, let's go with my inverse. What point does my inverse have? If my function had the point 10, 5, my inverse has the point 5, 10. So what could I say? That my inverse's slope, or my inverse's derivative, when x is what?
5.
Yes, when x is 5, would be, boom. Is that an answer?
Yes.
The inverse, would you say D? Inverse, I agree. You guys see that? Yeah, right, F? Okay, F. Cooking.